A long time ago, when the world was brand new, God made a beautiful garden called Eden. It was the most wonderful place anyone could imagine. There were tall, green trees, bright flowers, and rivers that sparkled in the sunlight. Animals roamed freely: lions, deer, birds, and even playful monkeys. In this garden, God placed the very first man and woman, Adam and Eve. They were special because God made them in His image, and they could walk and talk with Him. God gave them everything they needed: fresh food, clean water, and a safe, happy home. God told Adam and Eve, "You may eat from any tree in the garden, but do not eat from the tree of the knowledge of good and evil. If you do, you will surely die." Adam and Eve listened to God and enjoyed the garden, knowing He had given them a wonderful life. But one day something happened. A sneaky serpent slithered up to Eve. This wasn't just any snake, it was the enemy, Satan, trying to trick her. "Did God really say you can't eat from any tree in the garden?" the serpent asked. Eve shook her head. "No, we can eat from all the trees, except this one. If we eat from it, God said we will die." The serpent smiled slyly. "You won't die. God knows that if you eat from this tree, you will be like Him, knowing good and evil." Eve looked at the fruit. It was bright and juicy. She thought, maybe the serpent is right. Maybe this fruit will make me wise. So she reached out, took a bite, and ate it. Then she gave some to Adam, and he ate it too. The moment they did, something changed. They suddenly realized they were naked, and they felt ashamed. For the first time, they were afraid. They quickly sewed fig leaves together to cover themselves and hid among the trees. Later, God came walking through the garden. "Adam, where are you?" He called. Adam answered, "I heard you coming, and I was afraid because I am naked." God asked, "Who told you that you were naked? Did you eat from the tree I commanded you not to eat from?" Adam pointed to Eve. "She gave me the fruit, and I ate it." Eve said, "The serpent tricked me, and I ate it." God was very sad. He loved Adam and Eve, but they had disobeyed Him. Because of their sin, they could no longer stay in the perfect garden. God made clothes for them out of animal skins and sent them out of Eden. From then on, life would be harder. Work would be difficult, and pain would come into the world. But even though Adam and Eve had disobeyed, God still loved them. He had a plan to save them and all people. Many, many years later, He would send Jesus to make things right again.